So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard! He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shion, sacrificing your peace, was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power is upon you. I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved! Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas. Well, I look forward to disappointing you. Rising Warrior! Rising Phoenix!
Talon Hurricane! One more! Way stuffed up! More of that! Here goes! Not on my watch! Here's the close one! You're
mine! This one's all mine!
Raging Storm!
Talon Hurricane!
I never miss! Illuminate the dark! Holy Roar! Healing Circle!
Big Blast!
Take that!
Swallow Blade!
He just won't stay still. If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down. Take this! No! This!
Did we get him?
He's open! Let's go! Rip and tear! Swallow blade!
Lightning orb!
Lightning swallow blade! Swallow blade! This one's all mine! Eat
Back
this!
into the fray! Far enough!
Swallow blade!
The enemy heals arcs too.
You'll soon see about
You picked
that!
the wrong fight!
Here's a healing arc!
Slut! I'm on swallow blade!
Holy man!
Yeah, I'm in the groove! Swallow blade!
Take this.
Arc seal!
Swallow blade! Go away!
Not on my watch! Here! Dance in the
Swallow
wind!
blade!
In here! Like this!
Swallow blade!
I'm out of ammo! I'm almost out of
Entertain me.
Swallow blade!
Lightning to death! This one's mine! Illuminate the dark! I know you won't! Shattering
I'm ready!
Demons descend!
Flashing bang! I can carve through armor! Slut!
Raging!
Perfect
planning!
Now this is
This
enjoyable.
looks bad! We've got to stop him!
Take this.
All right,
That's
ladies!
all.
Raven's side is yours to be let free!
Oh,
Nothing gets by me!
now for something
Slow
powerful!
down! Take this! Rip
Dance
and
in the
tear!
wind! Air Light!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Lightning orb!
Eyes on the ground. Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either.
Raging storm! More than
Swallow blade! Take the bar Slut! Swallow blade!
You require help.
Hurricane! Too fast! Stand back!
Lightning!
Pick it up.
Swallow blade!
Lightning orb! Thunderblade! Lightning orb!
Swallow dance! Swallow blade!
Equal storm! Raging storm!
Slut! Ready and ready!
Power of one! Mega ray!
It's on!
Burn in hell! Glimmer dragon!
Nothing gets by
Sleep
me.
now! Where are you going?
Watch
I'll
this!
this one!
Swallow blade!
Magic is in!
Slut! Swallow blade! Slut! Swallow blade!
I owe you one.
Take that freaking dust! Swallow blade!
Once for all.
Swallow blade! Swallow dance! Slut! Swallow blade!
Will this help?
Swallow blade!
Entertain me.
Swallow blade! No further! Rip and tear!
Now this is enjoyable.
Swallow blade!
Take
This
this.
one's all mine! Eat this!
Far enough.
Swallow blade! I can carve through armor!
Entertain me.
Ready! I'll heal
This
you
is
all!
over.
Confiscated!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Raging cascade blaster! In here!
This is over.
Try harder!
Where are you going?
Swallow blade! Take this!
Take this.
In a bind?
There, just like that.
Thanks so much!
Swallow blade!
So, I'm only getting steering! Reset!
Finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Got him!
It's all over. Vol Run. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you
No, that's... How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Voron has that crest as well?
And if Voron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is for the weak. The power care only for domination. We never asked to rule. No one did. What do I? Your want. You are but a moted dust in the light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
Here's a healing arm. Sealed.
I will show you
More for the
true
heal.
power.
First
I
aid!
owe you one. Aaron.
Thunder field! Reload! Where that came from! Let me help.
Not today. And more than enough for now.
Into the fray!
Rip it tear. Out of my
Illuminate the dark! Turn bright! Hold the glimmer! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
I shall erase everything.
Armor won't save you!
I never miss! Raging storm! Not on my watch! Here's a healing arc!
Eagle fly!
Here, let me help.
Far enough!
Hit!
Take this. I owe you one.
Talon
Hit!
Unleash the lightning.
I'll be saving this one.
Goes on. Got. Not today.
Dance in the wind!
I'll finish you here now. I will show you true power. All shall bow before me. I'm on it. Swallow blade.
I'm out of ammo!
Swallow blade.
Raging cascade! Fred! He's too fast to keep up with! Then we'll take him together! Rinwell, follow my lead! Okay.
I'll provide cover! Far enough!
Freeze laser! Here goes!
Unleash lightning.
Steering! This one's
Swallow
fine!
blade. I'll smash you.
I'm out of ammo! Back into the lightning orb! Annihilation! Magnum! Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Is this what real pain feels like?
Healing circle!
I shall erase everything.
I'll bring you back to the raging cascade! Reset! Dance in the wind!
Not done yet.
Light astral energy!
Swallow blade.
Not in your dreams! I never miss!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Burn.
Lightning orb! Raging cascade!
Roll now!
Swallow blade. You bleeding son.
Leave the charges to me! Denied!
Light astral energy!
Away.
Where that came from?
Unleash lightning. Try harder.
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Swallow blade.
In the gloom! Flame of fury! Burning!
Try harder.
Raging cascade!
Swallow blade.
Pierce evil! Dance in the wind! Feel free laser!
Swallow blade. Take this.
Light astral energy!
Unleash lightning. Swallow blade.
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
All shall bow before me.
Do it!
Swallow blade. Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Know your place! Kneel before your sovereign! Swallow Blade!
Eagle Fly! Ready to go! Radiant Pierce!
Fly! Swallow Blade! Here!
In a bind?
I'm all stuffed up!
Not today!
He's about to attack! Him! We need to stop him!
Swallow Blade! Fly! Swallow Blade! Fruit of it! All others shall be banished!
I'll tear you apart!
Try harder! Try harder! Swallow Blade!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
Just what is this?
Armor won't save you!
Eat this! Whirlwind snap! Die already! Swallow Blade! Lead! Swallow Blade! What is this?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this! Swallow Blade! Out of my sight! Throw away! Get up! It's on!
Here, let me help.
Swallow Blade! Not today!
Eat this! Lightning orb!
Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade!
Searing flame! Reload! Let them burn!
Die already! Try harder!
Glacial spear!
Too much! Slash!
Here
Swallow
goes!
Blade!
Freeze Lancer!
First strike!
This one's mine! Thunder Field! Powered Hurricane!
Swallow Blade!
Rip and tear!
Slash!
First aid!
Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade!
Armor won't save you!
Swallow Blade!
Powered Hurricane!
Swallow Blade!
You require
Unleash lightning!
Take this!
Photon!
Swallow Blade! Burn!
Dance in the wind!
Nothing gets by me!
I'll be saving you!
I shall be the ruler of all things!
Lightning orb!
I owe you
Where
one.
that came from? The Everblood! Another
Swallow Blade!
First aid! Where that came from? I'm all stuffed up!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Slash! Swallow Blade! All shall bow before me! Swallow Blade! Accept your fate!
I'm out of ammo!
Blow away! Swallow Blade! Kneel before your sovereign!
Healing circle! Confiscated!
I'm on it! Now you see what I can
I'm
do!
all stuffed. This one's mine!
Your life will end here!
Swallow
There! This one's all mine!
Watch this!
Not today!
Healing art!
I'll tear you
Holy
apart!
Land! First aid!
Thanks! Honor! Fruit of it! All others shall be banished! Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Heros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But If you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Or at any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was... different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.